Say, buddy, you mentioned something about research for a story.
That's right. Got a tip that something big's happening.
In a nowhere little town like that? They sure didn't mention anything about it on TV.
Yeah, well, I'm freelance, pal. I don't make my living waiting for the TV to tell me what to cover.
Here she is. Willamette, Colorado. Population 53,594. Distinguishing characteristics? Jack shit. About the only thing to do in this town is kill time at the shopping mall. What was that? The army? Yeah.
Looks like taking a helicopter was the way to go. I bet they got all the roads blocked off by now. All right, listen. I want to get shots of the whole town before the National Guard finishes roping it off. Take me over the main street.
Alright, let's start this review off by saying Dead Rising is sweet. I played Dead Rising back on the Xbox 360 when it was just an exclusive, and it was awesome then. I mean, seeing the graphics and the visuals updated and brought into 2016 on the PS4, this game looks fucking great so far. Like, playing this has been fun as hell. Hard as shit. I do not remember not being able to load my game. I went in and it was like, if you die, you can save your progress, but then when you go to load the game, it doesn't necessarily load the game. You have to start a new game with the same progress as before. And I don't understand that. Or you could go back to your last checkpoint, which may suck because you lose the progress. So it's either start a new game with the level and the progress you were at before, or go back to the last checkpoint and basically start all over. So I survival horror, I guess. Survival arcade horror. I mean, it's a Capcom game. Like I said, it's awesome. Fucking Jeff Mayer triggered. Didn't we just save that motherfucker? You could just pick up anything in this fucking place and just beat these zombies with it. Like, I picked up this plant and I'm just going around here and I'm just mopping the floor, and I mean, I'm just repainting this entire area with zombies. And this looks, the visuals, like I said, are awesome. The upgraded graphics. Now, you'll notice throughout the game that in certain areas the game looks nice, the game looks polished, the game looks sweet, and then in other areas you're like, yeah, it still looks like an Xbox 360 pair of pants right there. And you're like, oh. And it doesn't really kill the immersion. I mean, the whole game, I mean, I'm pretty sure they added zombies to this freaking mall, because I don't remember getting mauled this bad. Like, honestly, there's a crap ton, and they all got these PP things on their heads, and there's so much stuff I don't remember in this game. Like, right here with the baseball bat and being able to take them all out, and like this counter thing to where when you get took down, you swipe the joystick right here, and you swipe it, or you press these buttons. Like, I fucked up right there and you took me down, but you could press X or whatever and get them off of you. But like, you kick like 15 of these motherfuckers, and then I'm just mauling them with a baseball bat, just taking zombies out, Walking Dead style. Come at me, bro. Like, I'm just having a blast fucking killing. Look at this guy. Was he eating a hand or was he rubbing his nose? I'm not really sure, because there's another guy that comes at me and tries to attack me with a hand. Whose fucking hand is it? Is it his hand? Like, was the other guy scratching his nose with someone else's hand? I don't fucking know. I'm gonna take a break for a second. Negan, you think you know how to swing a bat? This is how you swing a bat. And that's why I refer to The Walking Dead right there, because everybody knows, spoiler alert, if you haven't seen the first episode of the new season of The Walking Dead, Glenn gets his fucking eye popped out with the baseball bat by Negan, but I showed Negan how to swing a bat right there against all those zombies. And back to the review, like I said, and I'm fighting the first boss here, Carlito. Not Carlito Cool from WWE Wrestling, but Carlito from Dead Rising, like we're in the desert or something in Vegas, and fucking Carlito with the gun, like, he's like, who is that dude? And we met him in the fucking beginning on top of the building, like, he was just like, oh, you're the first journalist that comes in, and you're like, who is that guy? And so, I don't fucking understand that part. Like, I mean, I didn't finish out the mission yet. Like I said, when you die, you fucking go back to the beginning of the game, or you go back to your last save, and I died a couple times, and I'm like, you know, fuck it, I'm gonna take a break. So I got past all this, and I got into the next area, but fuck, man, these zombies, and I'm pretty sure they made the zombies a little bit harder in this one too, because they're straight coming at you, like, they don't stop. And I thought it was really cool because when you're shooting at them, like, the shooting, you can just quick hit fire, like, pa 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 pa. Well, it's not really quick, but it's quicker than having to sit there like this. Like, when you go into aim mode, I felt like this fucking sucks, because when you go into aim mode, you're stuck. And you see it right here in this boss battle, and that's why I kind of skipped ahead. I love this part right here where he's like, oh, I won't talk to this, but no, I'm not. I'm just going to chug this whole fucking carton of ice cream. And that's how you fucking get your health back up in a boss battle. Like, you just jump over the counter and drink some ice cream. And I love all these details in this mall. I feel like they added a lot more to it. Capcom really went back and added to this game. I mean, there's not very much I could say about the original one, because I can't remember too much about the original one. I don't know if it was that detailed. I'm sure all this shit was in there, and they just went in and polished it up a little bit and tweaked it up a little bit. And like I said, you will be able to tell with certain aspects, like right there, that looks great. That looks like fucking Resident Evil 6. Resident Evil 6 fucking was a bust. Oh my god, that game sucked. This game's 10 times better. Get this one instead. Dead Rising 4 is an Xbox One exclusive for right now, but they said it is coming to the PS4. So this is a GameFly review. I'm doing Dead Rising 1 Remastered. We're probably going to get Dead Rising 2 and 3 Remastered coming in the mail also. I'm not 100% sure on that. Illuminati confirmed.
Thanks for your help. The name's Brad.
I'm not sure what just happened there. My TV went blank for a second. Damn HDMI cords. It was probably Illuminati. When I said Illuminati confirmed, they fucking cut my TV out. You probably won't see that in the video, but being that we're 8 minutes into this video, and this video is kind of short, it's a 12-minute video, but I just wanted to really focus on, because you've seen Dead Rising before, I don't need to show you all this story, and I don't need to show you all that shit. You want to see me jump in here and fucking murder some zombies and show off the new blood mechanics and the new shadowing systems and the new lightings and shit, and you really want me to dig deep into the action. And so that's why I brought the just raw, deep, dug fucking action to you. Like, I skipped a little bit ahead with the story, skipped a little bit ahead with the boss battle, but I hope you enjoyed the little slow-mo part, the little fucking niche at Negan. But my score on this, and remembering back playing the first one, I loved playing the first one. And if I was doing reviews back on the Xbox 360, I probably would have gave the first one, out of all the other games that I played, including Dead Island, zombie-wise, I would have probably gave this game a 3.6 back then. Honestly, if I was given a 5, I would have gave it a 3.6 back then. Being that it's remastered, being that it's taking me back, being that it's a classic, I can't give it nothing but a 4.5 right now. So it's come from a 3.6 to a 4.5. And that's, I mean, like I said in my last video, the No Man's Sky one, to where it got a 4.7 or 6 or something. I think it got a 4.6, and this is right under that. And I know No Man's Sky is taking a lot of heat, and I sent it back. The reason I sent it back was because I wouldn't be able to play it It would, like, I wouldn't be able to play it and beat it in the time. It would just be a big waste. And without it being multiplayer and all that shit. But that's in my No Man's Sky review. That's in my other On the Fly review. This is probably like my 6th or 7th video of this On the Fly review, and I hope you guys are enjoying them. For those of you who are new to the series, it's a GameFly review. I know it's a word play. It's called On the Fly. And when you see On the Fly, you're like, what the fuck does that mean? It means I'm not getting paid to do GameFly reviews. Like, that would be sweet if GameFly would be like, hey, the rest of your GameFly shit is free. Just keep doing reviews, and we'll keep sending you games first. And I'm like, oh yeah, fuck it. And that would be awesome. But it's not. So I get what I can get, and I get Dead Rising. So, like I said, I gave this game a 4.5. It came up from a 3.6 on the Xbox 360. I hope you enjoyed my review of it. I kind of just play it out here. We go out, like I said, I got a little bit further going past here, and we go out, and this is what I mean by, like, there's just a shit ton of fucking zombies, and, like, you got a gun, and there's really wasn't much around me to fucking help me to get these on. And look, I'm just wildfiring right there, and I keep pressing the wrong goddamn button. It's R1 and square to aim and shoot. I keep pressing L2, or it's L2 or R2 to aim and shoot. I keep pressing L2, which is the camera point and shoot. So instead of putting my gun up to aim and shoot at these people, I'm putting my camera up. That was pretty cool right there. He just jumped right on top of his shoulders and jumped over him. He's getting eaten by a zombie while holding a comic book. Like, what the fuck? No other game is going to do that. No other game is going to allow you to go down like that, getting eaten by a zombie, holding a comic book. I hope you enjoyed my review. Make sure to smack that like button. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And make sure to share the fuck out of our videos. Peace!